Hello everyone, welcome back. This is gonna be my first game I played after I reached 1600 Elo in chess. And this game, when I played it, I was really nervous because this game could either knock me back down to 1500, or it could solidify me as a 1600. So the game starts with d4, and he plays the knight out to f6. And this is just the opening development. I play the London, and here they wanted me to make it a Queen's Gambit kind of line, which they say is better, I guess, because I don't know. I don't really know the opening too well, but this is how the opening went. I played b3 just because I didn't want them to lock in my bishop and I had to move back or something. So I'm playing this game with game review on because I could, and I just want to see what mistakes I made and what I could improve on. And I played with a 84% accuracy, which is pretty good, I would say, but obviously it can be improved on. So the game goes, and I played c4 because I didn't want him to play his pawn to c4, where he could block in my bishop, and I had to move the bishop out of the way. So, but apparently it's a mistake. It says this move might cause trouble for you. Let's see how it might have caused trouble. Takes, 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 takes. Oh yeah, and I think my pawn's hanging after he takes or no? Well, the center just looks weak. I get it. Computers, right? But takes, takes, and he pushes to lock down that side of the board. I castle, and he pushes a pawn here, which is a weird move, honestly. It doesn't do much unless he wants to keep pushing and break open this side of the board where my king is not at, so I'm not very worried. I move my bishop in, um, not sure why. Maybe next time I'll play a game where I commentate while I'm playing, so we would know what I'm actually thinking. But he places his bishop on that diagonal, which is pretty strong. But I just continue developing. He takes in the center, I take in the center. Oh, I know why I put this bishop here. I wanted to guard this pawn because I thought after he takes, I take. This pawn was weak because the queen could attack it, but the knight's guarding. And he could put his knight here, which would attack this pawn. Then I would have had to play a bishop here to guard it or something, or I could have taken. But the game just goes on, and we trade pieces. Of course, him trading the bishop for my knight here isn't very good for him. It's a better trade for me. And he puts his knight here. And, oh, I didn't play that move in the game. Thank God. But here, I took with the queenness of the knight because I saw the queen could attack this rook, and he had to guard it somehow. And he saw that, and I think he played this move a bit too quick. It took him 7 seconds, but he didn't see knight to d7, which was the right move, and he just blundered his knight. So I took, and he moved his king out of the way. I took the knight just to simplify down because I'm up material, and I placed my bishop to to e4. Um, oh, because here I calculated. Sure, he could take, but since I put my bishop here, I'm lining it up to attack the rook, so my queen could take, and when his queen takes back, oh my god, please. When his queen takes back, I could take with the rook, and if his queen takes, I take this, and he's gonna have to move and I get his other rook, or he's gonna have to block with something. So that was my idea. So he moved his rook out of the way. I'm not sure why he didn't go rook to c8, because after he did that, I was in a little bit of trouble, but I was still completely winning. Um, I went knight to f3, but apparently knight to b3 would have been better. He moves his rook to c8 finally, and I move my queen out of the way. He moves his queen to try to line it up on this file, I guess. And this is just kind of middle game stuff. I tried to trade the queens and I get the queen trade. I jumped the knight in, which was a bad move because he could take and split my pawns and my pawns would be kind of weak. But he didn't take, and we just keep doing middle game stuff, trying to transition it back or transitioning it to an end game. And this game, it was pretty straightforward. I won without too many problems. He was kind of annoying with the rook here. I should have taken, but I didn't. I was still winning. Here I blundered a pawn because I wasn't thinking, and but after I did this, he didn't want to trade, and I was able to get both of my rooks lined up to the pawn on f7, where I kind of started it in uh try to make a making net. Try to make a mating net. Oh, that was weird how I said it, but yeah, we just kind of shuffled pieces, and I forced him to sacrifice his rook for my bishop because here, if he didn't take, I would have taken, like, if he made a move like this, I would have taken this pawn and it would have been checkmate because every square is covered. This is covered by my bishop. So he was forced to take, I took back, and it was pretty straightforward. I just try to win all the pawns while getting away from any of the checks. Here I had a mate, which I didn't see in the game. I guess it would have been cleaner. It was rook here, and he just gives checks while I stop the checks, and rook to h8 was just unstoppable. But I didn't see that. I just won in a harder way, I guess. I hid my king behind my pawn so I couldn't get checked anymore, and I kept giving. I won the last pawn, and then I just went for the checkmate. And this was a pretty cool checkmate, I guess. It looked pretty nice. The king blocks off, and the two rooks. I don't know. It just looks cool to me. And the engine gave me a 1900 rating and my opponent a 1650 rating. I'm pretty proud, 1900. I don't know if that's gonna be my next goal because that's pretty high. Because I gotta reach 1700, 1800, 1850. I have to reach that first. But anyways, thank you guys for watching this game. Um, have a good day.